In a world of chaos and constant change, we often find ourselves searching for inner peace and happiness. But what if the key to achieving this lies not in external circumstances, but within ourselves? Join us as we explore the path to inner peace and happiness through the timeless teachings of Buddhism and the wisdom of the Buddha. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of stress and anxiety. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us that happiness can be found in material possessions, social status, or fleeting experiences. Yet, despite our best efforts, many of us still feel unfulfilled and restless. This is where the teachings of Buddhism come into play, offering a profound yet simple approach to cultivating mindfulness, inner peace, and genuine happiness. This video will guide you through the core principles of Buddhist teachings, focusing on mindfulness, the Buddha's teachings, and the broader philosophy of Buddhism. You'll learn how to apply these timeless wisdoms to your daily life, transforming your perspective and fostering a deeper sense of inner peace and contentment. By embracing the Buddhist path, you'll discover how to cultivate mindfulness, learn to live in the present moment, letting go of worries about the past or future. Apply the Buddha's teachings, understand the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, which provide a clear roadmap to achieving inner peace. Embody Buddhist principles, practice compassion, loving kindness, and wisdom to enhance your relationships and personal growth. Through this journey, you'll not only find peace in the midst of chaos but also unlock a more meaningful and fulfilling life. So, let's embark on this transformative path together and uncover the secrets to lasting happiness and inner peace. 1. Accepting reality, the path to inner peace. In the teachings of Buddhism, accepting reality is a fundamental principle that guides us toward inner peace and happiness. This concept, deeply rooted in Buddhist philosophy, encourages us to embrace life as it is, with all its uncertainties and imperfections. By understanding and accepting reality, we can reduce dissatisfaction and find peace amidst life's ups and downs. Understanding acceptance. Acceptance, as taught by the Buddha, does not mean resignation or giving up on striving for a better life. Rather, it involves recognizing that life is inherently unpredictable and imperfect. This understanding helps us cultivate mindfulness and live more harmoniously with the world around us. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in this process. By being fully present in the moment, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing us to accept things as they are. This practice helps us avoid getting caught up in negative thought patterns that often lead to dissatisfaction and distress. The role of impermanence. A key concept in Buddhism is impermanence, anicca. Everything in life is transient and subject to change. Recognizing this truth helps us let go of attachments and expectations, which are often the sources of our suffering. When we accept that nothing lasts forever, we can appreciate the present moment more fully and find peace in its simplicity. Reducing dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction often arises from our resistance to reality. We may feel unhappy with our circumstances, relationships, or even ourselves. However, when we accept things as they are, we begin to see that our dissatisfaction is often rooted in unrealistic expectations or a desire for control over the uncontrollable. Buddhist teachings offer a practical solution to this problem through the practice of loving kindness, metta, and compassion, karuna. By cultivating these qualities, we learn to approach life with kindness and understanding, rather than resistance and frustration. This mindset shift helps us navigate life's challenges with greater ease and peace. Applying acceptance in daily life. So, how can we apply the principle of accepting reality in our daily lives? Practice mindfulness meditation. Regular mindfulness practice helps you stay grounded in the present moment, reducing worries about the past or future. Let go of expectations. Recognize that life rarely unfolds exactly as planned. Instead of getting frustrated when things don't go as expected, learn to adapt and find peace in the unexpected. Cultivate gratitude. Focus on the good things in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Practicing gratitude helps you appreciate what you have and find joy in the present. Embrace impermanence. Understand that everything is temporary, including difficulties. This perspective can help you face challenges with greater resilience and hope. Engage in acts of kindness. Practicing loving kindness and compassion toward others can help you see the interconnectedness of all beings and foster a sense of peace and harmony. Accepting reality is not about giving up on life's possibilities but about embracing life as it is. By doing so, we open ourselves to a deeper sense of inner peace and happiness. Through mindfulness, loving kindness, and an understanding of impermanence, we can navigate life's uncertainties with greater ease and find peace in the midst of chaos. 2. Compassion and loving kindness, the core of inner peace. In Buddhism, compassion, karuna, and loving kindness, metta, are foundational principles that guide us toward a life of inner peace and fulfillment. These teachings encourage us to open our hearts to the suffering of others and respond with a genuine desire to alleviate it. But compassion is not just about helping others, it is a transformative practice that nurtures our own well-being, fostering happiness, emotional resilience, and deeper connections with those around us. The essence of compassion in Buddhist teachings. Compassion in Buddhism is defined as the wish for others to be free from suffering and its causes. It goes beyond mere sympathy or empathy, urging us to take action when possible. As His Holiness the Dalai Lama once said, love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. The Buddha taught that all beings are interconnected, sharing in the universal experience of suffering. When we cultivate compassion, we break free from the confines of self-centeredness and realize that our happiness is deeply tied to the well-being of others. 35. This understanding fosters a profound sense of unity and reduces feelings of isolation and anxiety. 3. The science behind compassion. Modern psychology and neuroscience affirm the benefits of compassion. Studies show that practicing compassion activates areas in the brain associated with empathy and emotional regulation. 12. When we act with kindness toward others, our brains release oxytocin, often called the love hormone, and endorphins, which promote feelings of happiness and calmness. 12. Compassion-based practices like loving-kindness meditation, LKM, have been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression while enhancing overall emotional resilience. 25. By focusing on the well-being of others, we also gain perspective on our own challenges, making them feel more manageable. 1. Practical ways to cultivate compassion. Compassion is not an innate trait, it's a skill we can develop through consistent practice. Here are some practical ways to integrate compassion into your daily life. Practice loving-kindness meditation. Sit quietly and focus on sending kind thoughts to yourself, loved ones, neutral people, and even those you find difficult. Repeat phrases like, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering." This practice gradually expands your capacity for empathy and reduces negative emotions. 5. Engage in small acts of kindness. Simple gestures like helping a colleague, listening to a friend in need, or volunteering can make a significant impact on others while boosting your own sense of purpose. 34. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend. Acknowledge your struggles without judgment and remind yourself that suffering is part of the human experience. 5. Reflect on interconnectedness. Remind yourself that everyone faces challenges. This perspective fosters empathy and helps you approach others with understanding rather than judgment. 35. Use guided meditation or mantras. Incorporate guided compassion meditations into your routine using apps or online resources. Mantras like, "May all beings be free from suffering," can serve as daily reminders to cultivate kindness. 12. The transformative power of compassion. When we embody compassion, we transform not only our relationships but also ourselves. Compassion strengthens emotional resilience, helping us face life's challenges with greater balance and grace. 2. It also deepens our connections with others by fostering trust, understanding, and forgiveness. 35. But perhaps most importantly, compassion brings us closer to inner peace. By shifting our focus from self-centered concerns to the well-being of others, we quiet the mind's restless chatter and create space for calmness and clarity. 13. This aligns perfectly with Buddhist teachings that emphasize the interconnectedness of all beings. When we help others heal, we heal ourselves. Compassion is not just a noble ideal, it's a powerful tool for achieving inner peace and happiness. Rooted in Buddhist teachings but validated by modern science, compassion allows us to transcend our limitations and connect deeply with others. By practicing loving-kindness meditation, engaging in acts of kindness, and embracing self-compassion, we can cultivate this transformative quality in our daily lives. As you walk this path of compassion, remember, every small act of kindness ripples outward, creating a more peaceful world for all beings, including yourself. 3. Letting go, the key to inner peace. In the pursuit of inner peace, letting go is a profound principle that guides us toward liberation from suffering. This concept, deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings, encourages us to understand that everything in life is impermanent and ephemeral. By embracing this truth, we can release our attachment to things that cause us distress and find serenity in the midst of life's uncertainties. Understanding impermanence. The Buddha taught that impermanence, anicca, is a fundamental aspect of reality. Everything, from our thoughts and emotions to our relationships and possessions, is transient and subject to change. Recognizing this truth helps us see that our attachments are often the source of our suffering. When we cling to things that are inherently fleeting, we set ourselves up for disappointment and pain. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in this process. By being fully present in the moment, we can observe our attachments without judgment and begin to let go. This practice allows us to appreciate the beauty of impermanence and find peace in its simplicity. The psychology of attachment. From a psychological perspective, attachment is closely linked to our sense of identity and security. We often define ourselves by our possessions, relationships, or achievements. However, when these external factors change or disappear, our sense of self can become unstable. By letting go of these attachments, we can develop a more resilient sense of identity that is not dependent on external circumstances. Practical ways to let go. Letting go is not about abandoning our responsibilities or desires but about releasing our emotional attachment to outcomes. Here are some practical ways to apply this principle in your daily life. Practice mindfulness meditation. Regular mindfulness practice helps you stay grounded in the present moment, reducing worries about the past or future. This clarity allows you to see what truly matters and what can be let go of. Reflect on impermanence. Remind yourself daily that everything is temporary. This perspective can help you appreciate the present moment more fully and reduce attachment to things that are beyond your control. Engage in acts of generosity. Giving away possessions or time can help you detach from material attachments and cultivate a sense of freedom. This act of letting go can bring a sense of peace and fulfillment. Cultivate non-attachment in relationships. While it's natural to love and care for others, practicing non-attachment means understanding that relationships are also subject to change. This perspective helps you appreciate the time you have with loved ones without fear of loss. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to grudges and past hurts can weigh us down. Forgiveness is a powerful act of letting go that frees us from negative emotions and allows us to move forward with peace. The liberating power of letting go. When we let go of our attachments, we liberate ourselves from the cycle of suffering. This freedom allows us to live more lightly, with greater peace and clarity. By embracing impermanence and practicing mindfulness, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and find serenity in the midst of change. As the Buddha taught, the root of suffering is craving and attachment. By letting go, we address this root cause directly, paving the way for a life of inner peace and happiness. Letting go is not about losing something precious but about gaining freedom from the burdens that weigh us down. Through mindfulness, reflection on impermanence, and acts of generosity, we can cultivate the wisdom to release our attachments and find peace in the present moment. As you embark on this journey of letting go, remember that every step toward freedom is a step toward inner peace. For right mindfulness and right concentration, the path to emotional balance. In the pursuit of emotional balance and inner peace, right mindfulness, samasati, and right concentration, samasamadhi, are two essential practices within the Buddhist tradition. These principles, part of the Eightfold Path, guide us toward living in the present moment and cultivating a focused, tranquil mind. Understanding right mindfulness. Right mindfulness is the practice of being fully aware of the present moment, observing our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without judgment. It involves remembering to stay grounded in reality, preventing us from getting lost in worries about the past or anxieties about the future. This mindfulness helps us appreciate the beauty of life as it unfolds and reduces unnecessary stress. In Buddhist teachings, mindfulness is not just about being aware of our surroundings but also about understanding the true nature of reality. It involves recognizing the impermanence and interconnectedness of all phenomena, which fosters a deeper sense of compassion and wisdom. The role of right concentration. Right concentration refers to the ability to focus the mind on a single point, achieving a state of mental clarity and stability. This practice helps us overcome distractions and mental dispersion, allowing us to delve deeper into the nature of reality. By concentrating the mind, we can gain insight into the causes of suffering and develop the wisdom needed to overcome them. In Buddhist meditation, concentration is often developed through techniques such as focusing on the breath or body sensations. This focused attention helps quiet the mind, reducing mental chatter and promoting a sense of inner peace. Practical applications in daily life. Applying right mindfulness and right concentration in daily life can be transformative. Here are some practical ways to integrate these practices. Mindfulness meditation. Set aside time each day to sit quietly, focusing on your breath or body sensations. This practice helps you stay present and reduces mental wandering. Engage in mindful activities. Bring mindfulness into everyday tasks like eating, walking, or even showering. Pay attention to the sensations and experiences in each moment. Use mindfulness reminders. Place sticky notes or reminders on your phone to take a few mindful breaths throughout the day. This helps you stay grounded in the present. Practice concentration exercises. Try focusing on a single task without multitasking. This could be anything from reading a book to working on a puzzle. Incorporate mindfulness into relationships. Practice active listening and presence when interacting with others. This fosters deeper connections and understanding. The benefits of mindfulness and concentration. By cultivating right mindfulness and right concentration, we can achieve several benefits. Improved emotional regulation. Mindfulness helps us manage emotions more effectively, reducing stress and anxiety. Enhanced focus. Concentration improves our ability to stay focused, leading to greater productivity and mental clarity. Increased compassion. Understanding the interconnectedness of all phenomena fosters compassion and empathy toward ourselves and others. Deeper insight. These practices allow us to gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, leading to greater wisdom and peace. Right mindfulness and right concentration are powerful tools for achieving emotional balance and inner peace. By integrating these practices into our daily lives, we can cultivate a more focused, compassionate, and peaceful existence. Whether through meditation, mindful living, or concentration exercises, these principles offer a path to a more fulfilling and harmonious life. 5. The Four Immeasurables, a path to boundless peace and compassion. In Buddhism, the Four Immeasurables, loving kindness, metta, compassion, karuna, sympathetic joy, mudita, and equanimity, upekkha, are foundational virtues that guide us toward a life of open-heartedness, balance, and profound inner peace. These qualities, also known as the Brahmaviharas or sublime attitudes, are not just ideals but practices that can transform the way we relate to ourselves and others. By cultivating these boundless states of mind, we bring happiness to others while finding serenity and fulfillment within ourselves. The essence of the Four Immeasurables. Loving kindness, metta. Loving kindness is the wish for all beings to be happy. It is an unconditional goodwill that transcends personal preferences or biases. Practicing metta helps us replace anger, resentment, and judgment with warmth and acceptance. Compassion, karuna. Compassion arises when we see others suffering and feel a genuine desire to alleviate it. It is not pity but an empathetic connection that motivates us to act with kindness and care. Compassion helps us soften our hearts and develop a deeper sense of interconnectedness with all beings. Sympathetic joy, mudita. Sympathetic joy is the ability to take delight in others' happiness and successes without envy or jealousy. It fosters a sense of shared joy, helping us overcome feelings of competitiveness or inadequacy. Equanimity, upekkha. Equanimity is the practice of maintaining balance and even-mindedness in the face of life's highs and lows. It allows us to remain calm and impartial, understanding that all beings are responsible for their own actions, karma. Equanimity helps us avoid becoming overly attached or indifferent, creating a stable foundation for compassion and love. Why practice the Four Immeasurables? The Buddha taught that cultivating these virtues leads to greater harmony within ourselves and in our relationships with others. They are called immeasurable because their benefits are limitless. They extend to all sentient beings without exception, breaking down barriers of discrimination or division. From a psychological perspective, practicing these qualities reduces negative emotions like anger, jealousy, and fear while increasing positive states such as empathy, gratitude, and resilience. Neuroscience also supports this. Acts of kindness and compassion stimulate the release of oxytocin, the love hormone, and endorphins, promoting emotional well-being and reducing stress. Practical ways to cultivate the Four Immeasurables. Meditation on loving kindness. Begin by silently repeating phrases like, "May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from suffering." Gradually extend these wishes to loved ones, neutral people, difficult individuals, and finally all beings everywhere. Compassionate action. Look for opportunities to help others in small but meaningful ways, listening without judgment, offering support during tough times, or volunteering for a cause you care about. Celebrate others' joy. When someone shares good news or achieves success, consciously celebrate their happiness as if it were your own. This practice strengthens bonds and reduces envy. Practice equanimity in daily life. When faced with challenges or emotional turbulence, remind yourself, this too shall pass. Reflect on the impermanence of all things to maintain balance. Reflect on interconnectedness. Contemplate how your happiness is linked to that of others. This reflection fosters empathy and motivates you to act with kindness. The transformative power of the Four Immeasurables. When practiced together, these four qualities create a harmonious synergy that transforms both our inner world and our interactions with others. Loving kindness opens our hearts, compassion deepens our empathy, sympathetic joy uplifts our spirit, equanimity grounds us in stability and wisdom. Together, they form a holistic path toward a meaningful life filled with peace and connection. The Buddha described these states as sublime abodes, because they represent an ideal way of being, a mind free from ill will, cruelty, jealousy, or attachment. By cultivating them consistently through meditation and mindful action, we align ourselves with these noble qualities. The Four Immeasurables are more than just abstract ideals, they are practical tools for creating a life filled with love, compassion, joy, and balance. By integrating these practices into our daily lives through meditation and mindful living, we can foster deeper connections with others while finding profound peace within ourselves. As you embark on this journey of cultivating metta, karuna, mudita, and upekkha, remember that small steps lead to great transformation. Each moment spent practicing these virtues contributes not only to your happiness but also to the well-being of all beings everywhere. Conclusion. Embarking on the journey to inner peace and happiness. As we conclude our exploration of the Buddha's teachings on achieving inner peace and happiness, it becomes clear that this journey is not a destination but a continuous path of growth and self-discovery. Through the principles of accepting reality, cultivating compassion, letting go, practicing mindfulness and concentration, and embracing the Four Immeasurables, we can transform our lives and find true fulfillment. Accepting reality, embracing the impermanence and uncertainty of life helps us reduce dissatisfaction and find peace in the present moment. Cultivating compassion, practicing loving kindness and compassion not only benefits others but also brings us inner peace and happiness. Letting go, releasing attachments to things that are beyond our control allows us to live more lightly and find freedom from suffering. Mindfulness and concentration, these practices help us stay grounded in the present and cultivate a focused, tranquil mind. The Four Immeasurables, loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity create a harmonious balance in our relationships and within ourselves. As you reflect on these timeless teachings, remember that the journey to inner peace and happiness begins with small, consistent steps. Start by incorporating one or two of these principles into your daily life. Whether it's practicing mindfulness meditation, engaging in acts of kindness, or simply taking a few moments each day to appreciate the present, every effort counts. By embracing these teachings, you not only transform your own life but also contribute to creating a more compassionate and peaceful world. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. We hope that these teachings have inspired you to seek true happiness and inner peace. Share this video with loved ones who may also benefit from these timeless wisdoms. Together, let's cultivate a community that supports and uplifts each other on the path to fulfillment. If you found this video inspiring, please take a moment to like this video to show your support. Share it with friends and family who might benefit from these teachings. Comment below with your thoughts or questions. Subscribe to our channel for more life-changing content. By doing so, you help spread the message of peace and compassion, creating a ripple effect of kindness that touches hearts around the world. As you embark on this transformative journey, remember that every step forward is a step toward a more peaceful and fulfilling life. May the wisdom of the Buddha guide you on your path, and may you find joy, peace, and happiness in every moment.